Hello there guys, welcome back to the Flying Birds channel. As always, the daily vlogs, day number 14. I don't know why, but getting into the routine of recording at 2 a.m. to 12 a.m. in the morning. This one is really about something that, if you guys have watched me long enough, you know that the person that inspired my channel is Shady Penguin, the tallest of the penguins. And he is such a larger-than-life character. I love him. Personally, I don't watch him all the time, but it's sometimes when he wants to strip back as a person and really just be like, yo guys, this is how I've been feeling recently, and what are your thoughts about that? I just admire him as a talent. It might not be everything he does I don't agree with, but he said that in a recent video he didn't enjoy playing Pokemon as much as he used to do, and that really sort of struck something with me, and I sort of thought, wow, why is he having to make a video about saying like how much he likes Pokemon? And he said pretty much people were giving him hate because they weren't doing what he wanted them to do. I understand if people are paying to support his content and he decides to do something different, it's understandable. But where does that leave you guys in my scene as a channel? I'm telling you now, if I don't enjoy doing something, I won't keep putting them up. Like lives, things like that I do on my own. It bothers me because I'd rather have people. There's Abe. He spelt coverage wrong. I'm recording. Whoops, daisy. I've got to put on streamer mode. And the main thing I want people to understand is that my channel is a way for people to help people educate and be entertained. So I think sometimes an entertaining video is going to be me yelling at a camera for 30 minutes. That's what I'll do. So, like for example, there are times in the NPL where we're playing a board game, and I decide to be entertaining, and I fake salt. People really know how to trigger me. Board games, because I always get screwed over by the stupidest things in board games, like Monopoly. Like, oh my god, how unlucky do I need to be? Yeah, but I was like, oh my god, lucky players. These people have never played Monopoly before in their life. I'm a competitive Monopoly player, and that's what I find funny. And, those calls one day will start getting released. I'm definitely planning on maybe doing like a once a week board game thing with the boys, or Town of Salem or something like that. We have death notes. We have death notes that vary from like telling people how I'm the greatest player of all time to telling people about go subscribe to the Token Minorities because Styx is a great guy. But it comes back to the thing of, as a content creator, we first and foremost need to be happy with our own content. Like, there's a guy I know, being Noobs, which, he used to want to have his content. Ooh, delete preview, no, dismiss, bad, I want my Windows. I forgot to clean my computer today. Good thing that reminded me at 12 a.m. in the morning and I'm getting stomach cramps. But, Noobs, right, always wanted to make sure his video content was the highest possible content. Like, the quality of his content was going to be the highest possible thing. And for those business people, this is referred to as total quality control, and he wanted to always make sure that his videos were the best of the best, and definitely he does that in some aspects where some of his videos look as good as some of the 100,000 sub YouTubers. But you have me on the other hand, who doesn't really care about looks at times, because I'm an ugly mofo, so I'm used to not really caring about my looks. I'm currently sporting a Jufro with a man with a mullet, and look like I should probably be smoking 3 durries at a time, and drinking a can of VB every day. Except I'm not that rich. And we do stuff, and I do, I want people to know that I always want people to come to my channel to listen to my commentary and things like that. If the graphics attract them in, then I just hope that the graphics live up to my quality, my voice, and that's why I try to put on different personas when I talk. So, sometimes I really want to be, pretend like I'm a thieving devil. And there's other times where I want to show the world that I'm a really sophisticated, upper-elite type person that can really ignore all the war-torn areas of our world because my section of society has never been affected by a war. And then we have, what are you doing here? I'm the real lower class person. Snubby me. But ultimately, my channel is here to entertain. And if I've done things before, like I'd love to do an FM series one day and make a quality FM series, but you people don't want it. And, the vlogs aren't doing that well, but when I set a New Year's resolution, I always follow through with it to the best of my ability. Like working out, eating healthy, not drinking. Like I haven't touched alcohol in a bit over a month now, and I feel great. Alcohol is the most overrated thing in this world. But as a content creator, I always want to make sure that I can stay true to myself. And it amazes me when some of my icons in the YouTube scene, some of my friends, tell me how genuine I am. And that's what I want to be, is I always want to keep it 100 with you guys. If you guys don't feel like you're getting the true person that I am, then I feel bad for you guys. And sometimes people are like, oh, but you joke around with people. Like, for example, we see what you and Charlie always have a go at each other on Twitter. Yeah, but that's something that we do. And there's, times where I make fun of people as memes and things like that. And my favourite meme is to put out the Pokey Tuber. But people need to understand that what makes me real is that I'm not afraid to show people honesty. Because that's what I love about Shady. Shady's always honesty. And when he's not overreacting and hyping himself up, go and I just something like Shofu and A-Drive, they seem to overdo it for me. It's like WWE, right? 10 years ago, that was perfect. I watched the old clips of WWE, right? I think, gosh, broken glass. JR, can you believe it? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God, The Undertaker. Like things like that, and I was like, it was always just, wow. But now you get, the guys, and it's like, Matty Brolick made a very interesting point. I don't watch a lot of wrestling, but he said, he would never want to get rid of the technical ability, but the look of it, the appearance of it, and yes, there's a lot of talent, but it's wasted a bit, in my opinion. But I always want you guys to know that I want to be as genuine and honest as possible. And if something doesn't go my way, I'll be honest about it. And if I make a mistake, I'll be honest about it. If I don't upload league matches, I often joke about it in other videos. Like I've lost 6-0 in a few NBA matches and never uploaded them. That's just my choice. There's been a few games where I choke and things like that. I haven't uploaded them, being CPC, but they'll eventually come. The thing with CPC is going to be one video. Because, I don't know, I just stopped having fun with it. I think as a league, as a community, we need to build each other up. I think to attract people like Shady to stay in the Pokemon community, you need to understand that sometimes you need a break from Pokemon. It's a bit like religion, I think. I always find it interesting, the second wave of religious people. People who were young Catholics and left the church and then come back in their 20s, 30s after they had kids. A lot of males seems to be. I'm going to say, it's just comfort. But for me, what makes it is that I enjoy Pokemon, and most importantly, I enjoy the person I am. And I always want to make sure that the persona of me can either be an inspiration or an entertainment or add value to your own life, because otherwise, why the heck are you subscribed to me? I want to make sure people know that I am James Black. I'm not this flying bird kid. It's a persona. I'm James Black in these vlogs. And I want to be real 100% of the time with you guys. I'm going to voice my opinion on certain issues. Tomorrow will be a good one, about how the greatest news story in Australia at the moment is about how we have a heat wave and how we have a whole meltdown thing where we talk about non-stop on cable television about how two women wore the same bloody top. And we have people getting bombed in other countries and war-torn around the world, and we choose that to cover as news. So why the heck do we still have mainstream media? In Australia, we have the ABC, which is a government organisation, which is meant to give a little bite and less bite. I remember one of the governments, or actually the Liberal government, thought that the ABC were more focused on the Labour government, therefore they wanted to axe the program, which I thought was absolutely stupid, because maybe the criticism given towards it, you should be traits, adapt to it. But as always, boys and girls, I've been the Flying Bird. Till next time, peace.